Hello, everyone. My name is Margaret Newman, and I am here to talk about my life and my theory known as health as expanding consciousness. We will start at the beginning of my life and how I developed this theory. Introduction. I was in my early 20s when I began taking care of my mother, who was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. I cared for her for over 5 years. She had taught me that you only live once and you need to live day by day. Just because my mother had ALS didn't mean that I looked at her any different. She was still a person to me. Even though the 5 years I spent with her were very hard, tiring, and difficult, they were also rewarding and loving. After my mother had died, I studied and worked as a nurse. I obtained my bachelor's degree in 1962 from the University of Tennessee and then my master's from the University of California. I also obtained my doctorate where I worked alongside Martha Rogers, who is also another theorist. I obtained my doctorate from the New York University. After that, I then developed my own theory known as health as expanding consciousness. Theory of health as expanding consciousness. My theory embraces unitary and transformative paradigm of nursing as caring in the human health experience. My theory was evolved around 1979. Key concepts of my theory are health is an evolving unitary pattern of the whole, including patterns of disease. Consciousness is the informational capacity of the whole and is revealed in the evolving pattern. Pattern identified the person-environment process and is characterized by meaning. My theory focuses on the patient as a whole and finds meaning in experience. My theory is very patient-oriented. According to Gunther, grand theories are representations of the broad nature, purpose, and goals of the discipline. My theory is an example of a grand theory. Grand theories are very abstract, just like my theory. Like I said, my theory is very patient-based, and as my patient's health improves, so does consciousness. How does my theory meet the key terms of a theory? A nursing theory is composed of a set of concepts and propositions that claims to account for or characterize the central phenomena of interest to the discipline of nursing, including person, environment, health/illness, and nursing. My theory consists of interacting with the patient. Through this, my patient and I are able to obtain higher levels of consciousness. We also engage in pattern recognition, which leads to higher levels of consciousness. When consciousness is increased, health is improved. My theory has been involved in many nursing research studies. One study that caught my eye was done in Kenya, and it focused on patients with HIV. According to Makaria, one research study that used my theory was done at the University of Kabianja. It focused on patients with HIV, and not only does HIV have physical effects, but also can have mental effects. HIV can be very straining on a person and can affect their mental well-being, which leads them to becoming suicidal. My theory was used as a tool to guide psychosocial nursing care of clients infected with HIV. Many patients with HIV believe that they are just someone with HIV and that they can't do anything more with their life or they don't have a purpose in life. But my theory helps them believe that they are not just someone with HIV, that they are a human with a purpose in life, and their life is not ending just because they have HIV at this moment. Patient case study or scenario. Recently, I was working and we had a 38-week fetal demise. I established a relationship with my patient by offering a helping hand, hugs, and sharing my personal experiences and listening to her personal experiences. She told me about her pregnancy and her delivery. We talked about how things like this can happen and it wasn't her fault. But most of all, we talked about how she was still a mother and that no one could take that away from her. Just because her baby had passed, she will always be a mom. She began to feel a little better, and on the day of discharge, our relationship ended. Now, if you look at this diagram, the first step in my theory is to establish a mutual process of inquiry with a client. The researcher must listen to the client actively, and participants develop the narrative. In the first meeting, you invite the client and you talk about meaningful events and relationship in the client's life. The researcher then transmutes the narrative to a simple diagram that can provide feedback for the client. In the follow-up meeting, you share the diagram and you continue dialogue. When the client finds a future direction, the process of inquiry terminates. The participant recognizes the pattern and gains insight from it. Now, using this diagram, if you look at this patient case study, just like my theory, a mutual relationship was created. The patient then talked about meaningful events in her life. Dialogue resumed freely. She kind of gained direction, was able to be discharged, and then the partnership was terminated. These are all the references I used in order to make this presentation. I hope you learned a lot about my life, why I chose to develop this theory, and why I became a nurse in the first place. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for listening.